Welcome back to my channel. This week we have a lot going on, okay? The biggest thing, of course, is ring weekend, but we also have our branching interviews this week. We did our tab testing last semester and I scored so high on so many branches. These were my scores. Tab testing is basically a talent assessment for branches. You have to take multiple assessments. Some are math, some are critical thinking tests, some are just questionnaires, and then they rank you against everybody else who took the tab test, and they give you your branch score. You can see I got a perfect score in cyber, engineering, finance, and AG. My top two branch preferences are cyber and AG. So for AG, I scored in the top 6%, and cyber, I scored in the top 1%. Tab testing are one of the many things that determine what branch you're gonna get after you commission from West Point. Branch interviews also play a factor, and they're done by yourself on a computer. You only have a couple times to record yourself and then submit the interview, so it's kind of nerve-wracking. I don't have a class this morning, so I'm in the library right now working on an assignment. The library is really one of West Point's most beautiful buildings, in my opinion. Once I finish working on the assignment and turning it in, I'm gonna go to Thayer Hall, and you guys are gonna sit with me and watch me do my branch interviews. We're just gonna do practice rounds this morning, and then hopefully sometime in the coming days, maybe weeks, I'll be able to submit them perfectly. I attend the United States Military Academy, and I'm an IT major. That's basically my background and experience, and I believe it would be a good fit for the Signal branch because I am an IT major, and I have majored in IT, and that would make me a good fit for the branch because of all the classes that I've taken and all of the experience that I have. I think I would make a good fit for the Signal branch because of my background in information technology and my experience developing and creating different technical tools in the classes that I have taken here at West Point. Wow, it's gonna be really hard.
Auntie Haynes, can I get a statement, please?
Oh no.
It's not that serious. Hey, can you start looking for a white skirt?
Look at us getting our ring.
I need you to start
And
looking
the
for a
ring
white
crest
skirt.
top, huh?
A white skirt for me to wear for ring weekend.
You don't have a white skirt?
No, I haven't had a white skirt since we here.
Look, it's Jalen in the ring hall. Oh no, there's Starkey.
We don't have air conditioning.
Wait, what?
I started walking back in the hot and sweaty Navy tunnel to go back to our hot and sweaty barracks.
This
we don't
is what
have
you
air
call
conditioning.
a synesis.
So the United States Military Academy gets millions of dollars of funding every year, and they can't afford air conditioning.
Okay, cut the cameras.
Cut the cameras.
Look at the setup right now. I have my ring light, but it'd be a little too much to set up.
So I just picked up my ring accessories. This is separate from the actual ring, which we get at the ring ceremony. You pick up your accessories before the ceremony, so you're able to, you know, give your guest or give whoever comes or maybe doesn't come, you know. The first one is for my mother. It's a pendant. And then the second one is my battle ring. This is the box that it comes in. It's like, it has some paper in it. And then inside the box is a smaller box. The pendant, it's so pretty. This is like modeled. This is a synthetic stone, but it's modeled after my actual stone for my ring, which you guys will see this weekend. It's just a necklace. It's really cute. It says West Point around it, and it has 2 stars and says 2022, which is the year I am to graduate. Next, I'm going to show you guys my battle ring. All of this was expensive. I didn't think I would have to pay for any of it. I thought all of it was going to come out of what they call us a cadet account, which is like imaginary money to me because I can't touch or like see anything in my cadet account. So I didn't think I would actually have to pay for it, but no. The battle ring's purpose is like to be a backup ring. Some people get a battle ring and give it to their parents or like grandparents or a significant other. Or you can get a battle ring to wear like more frequently while you have your actual ring that's more expensive, more delicate. I bring it out for special occasions like graduation. I was about to say wedding. I don't think I'm gonna be wearing that at my wedding. Unless my husband graduated from here, and even then, maybe not. Actually, not, definitely not. Here she is. So this is definitely modeled after my actual ring. Some people decide to get like a completely different design for their rings. Like a lot of my friends designed completely different rings, but I just wanted to design something very similar to my actual ring. Like I wanted to be like I'm wearing my ring, but I'm not wearing my ring. This is it. It looks very similar. The stone is synthetic though. My actual ring, I got a real medium blue topaz, I believe. Like on my mom's pendant, it has the same West Point 2022 here. The only thing that's different about this is in the pendant is you can see like this finish. This is like called, but this finish is like what I got on my actual ring. This is an old-fashioned finish, so like you can actually see like you can actually see, can you? Like you can see more in detail because of the old-fashioned finish. It's like black, and you don't see that on this one.
Okay, but can you like actually bring it to the camera a little bit closer so they can see your... Okay, you're done. Natalia.
I want a filter.
Natalia, this is a video record. Like, you can't put it
I want a filter. No, I'm actually so ugly for doing
beautiful,
this. She always
beautiful.
so last minute take these videos and
Here's
pictures.
mine.
I just walked across North area for this hot comb. But it's gonna be alright because we're gonna get this tame. We're gonna tame her today. Fit of the day.
Joan, are you excited for ring weekend?
It's gonna be hot though.
It's gonna be so hot.
We're all gonna be sweating there.
I know. I don't know whether I should wear makeup or not. I feel like it's all gonna drip off.
Hey guys, it's Thursday night. I'm in the bathroom right now doing my hair for tomorrow. I wish we didn't have classes tomorrow because I really do need a long time to get ready. I wanted to do something different with my hair for this ceremony, and because the regulations just changed this year, allowing women to wear ponytails in uniform, I just felt like I had to wear my hair in a ponytail for this ceremony. This is literally the first ceremony ever at West Point where a girl can wear her hair in a ponytail. I have to do it. We're going for a low, sleek Barbie ponytail with the side swoop. I want it to be long, but not so long it's out of regs, of course. I'm really struggling right now because, first of all, it's hot. It's so hot in this building. There's no air conditioning. And second of all, my arms are hurting. My hair is really hard to comb through, so it takes a lot of arm strength to get through it. And my hair is not even staying blow dried. It's fluffing back up, I think because of the humidity since the AC is off. It's too late to turn back now. I've already started, and plus my cousin took me to the beauty supply store earlier this week and I already got everything I needed for this hairstyle. At this point, I really wanted to cry. Like, I wanted to shave my whole head off. I didn't want to go to the ceremony. I'm really tired also, guys. It's really late at night, but I have to do my hair tonight because tomorrow I have to go to class and I'm not going to have time to do it between my last class and the ceremony. The only thing I'm going to have time to do tomorrow is my makeup and get dressed. I wish I would have been able to have an actual hairstylist do my hair, but some things at West Point is just undoable. I really do wish I had a hairstylist, a makeup artist, a nail tech. Unfortunately, I have to be all these things for myself, except nails. I did get my nails done earlier today and I love the way that they came out. I think upkeeping yourself and maintaining yourself as a woman at West Point is just so hard. I just be wanting to give up sometimes, but then it just makes me so happy to have cute hairstyles and cute nails. I hate the stereotype that all women in the military are masculine. We're really not. I think it just takes a lot more work for us to be able to express our femininity, and money, of course. It takes a lot of money to upkeep yourself as a woman, and they don't really be paying us that much as cadets. That's why I had to pick up 2 extra jobs on the side. The first one is my hair business. I am a barracks hairstylist. I have my own salon in the basement of this very barracks. And the second one, I haven't started yet, but I'm thinking about being a videographer and working with my friend for some events. I don't know, we'll see how that goes. The semester has just been really hectic so far, so I've only been focusing on my schoolwork. I haven't had time to do anything else really besides that. The first week of school was Yorgie week. The second week of school we had Sammy, and this week of school we have ring weekend, so it's just been back to back to back events. Sometimes West Point reminds me of Gossip Girl if everyone in the show was broke and in prison. It's similar to Gossip Girl in the way that they always have events every single episode. It's something else they have to do, and at West Point we always have something to do. You really never get a break here. next day. West Point looks so beautiful today. It's Friday, and even though we have the ring ceremony today, we still have classes. Here are some cadets doing the Thayer run. We only have 10 minutes to get from class to class, so sometimes people have to run across campus to make it there on time. Because if you're late to class, then you might get Article 10 and have to walk hours. I have a doctor's appointment this afternoon and was waiting at the bus stop for the shuttle to the hospital, but it never came, so I'm at CGR right now, and they're gonna give me a ride to the hospital. The hospital's on base, but it's like an hour walk, and I have classes after my doctor's appointment, so I wouldn't have time to walk there and then walk back. I'm in the lobby, and breaking news, we're withdrawing from Afghanistan. It's so weird how far removed I kind of feel sometimes from the actual military, when in reality, me and my friends could literally be deployed to the Middle East this time next year. That is so crazy to think about. Meanwhile, I'm sitting here worried about my hair. My hair for the ceremony this afternoon. It keeps frizzing up. I'm freaking out. I have a class right after this appointment that doesn't end until 2:30. That means I only have 1 hour to get ready because we're supposed to be outside formed up by 4:20. I'm back from my doctor's appointment. It went well. I'm finally off profile, which is good. I feel like my feet were just flaring up because of everything that was happening over the summer. Back in the bathroom doing my hair and makeup, and I feel so pretty. My hair is finally deciding to work with me. I'm doing my makeup right now. I'm baking a setting powder on my face. Luckily, my last period was an online class. I'm so thankful for that because it gave me time to actually get ready. These are the sheer pantyhose I got from the PX earlier. My tac really gets on us about wearing these under our skirts. I don't like wearing these though because I feel like it makes our legs look a whole different shade than our face, and I just can't find my right shade in these.
And it is almost time to go.
Just put your jacket on.
The room is in my...
Put your jacket on.
Okay.
Yeah, 2 minutes.
Putting my jacket on. 2 minutes till what, 20?
Yeah.
Like either at 20, no later than 30, no step off at 40.
We're supposed to be formed up at 4:20, no later than 4:30, so we can step off at 4:40.
Camera is going to be pissed. You think she's going to remember sharing when we put on pantyhose?
From last year?
Yeah. They're like, ma'am, I bought 2 bags.
I don't think I've really told you guys yet what ring weekend is all about. You guys saw me pick up my ring accessories earlier this week, but today we get our actual class rings. And that's super special because we've all worked so hard to make it to this point. You know, we've given up so much of our young adulthood. It's been 3 years for me. For some people, it's been 4. I know a guy, it's been 7 years for him. Years of our lives that we spent at West Point, one of the most challenging institutions on the planet, honestly. Getting our class ring, it's kind of the first item that we have to show for all of our hard work. And for me, it's super special because I have my twin sister here at West Point with me. My older sister graduated from West Point last year. My mom graduated from West Point. My dad graduated from West Point. So it's just really special, you know? I know sometimes I can be a bit extra in these vlogs, but every little thing really is just so monumental. I also want to share with you guys how the rings are made because it's so unique and just extraordinary. To create our class rings, West Point will take donations from the West Point graduates that's come before us, some who are living and some who are deceased. They take the graduates' rings, and every year at the ring melting ceremony, the rings are placed into what's called the crucible.
Placing Captain Joe Keening's ring into the crucible is his granddaughter from class of 2022, Cadet Valentina Vincent.
I have no doubt in my mind that this is exactly what he wanted to be done with his ring. Even though I never got the opportunity to meet him, I will now always have a reminder of him with me. I need only look down at my ring for that reminder.
Placing Mr. Ake's ring into the crucible on behalf of his family is a friend of the family, Cadet Clayton Picaro from the class of 2022.
Placing Lieutenant Colonel Miley's class ring into the crucible on behalf of his family is Cadet Crystal Zhang.
Placing Mr. McClure's ring into the crucible on behalf of the family is a close family friend, Cadet Reese Warnes.
It is deeply meaningful to me and my family that I will carry a small portion of Mr. McClure's The Proud and Mighty class of 1990 ring in my class of 2022 ring.
Inside the cup that Cadet Williams is holding are gold shavings known as the Legacy Gold. The Legacy Gold contains trace elements of gold from every ring that has been donated, from 617 rings donated over the past 20 years. Placing the Legacy Gold into the crucible is the class president, Cadet Xavier Williams.
Once all of the donated rings and the legacy gold have been placed into the crucible, the rings are melted into a gold bar, and that gold bar is used in all of the gold used to make our rings. A little bit of the bar will be shaved and saved for next year, so it can be part of the legacy gold for next year's class. The way the ring is made gives me chills, and it makes my ring that much more valuable to me.
There we go, Cammy.
Let's go.
There we go. Okay, I'm just gonna get my phone. Oh, are we still recording? Yeah. So right now we're about to be late. They will step off without us.
No,
I
they
can't
won't.
see it. Do you really think they would step off without people? You have to turn it the other way. Okay, I can't do that right now. Just gonna do
It's
my
time
to go. Super hot. This is really a culminating event for us. We have been waiting quite a while for this very moment. Which one is it? The last one? Yeah. And here we both are.
Let's go.
With us. Can you fix my thing and then we're ready to go? Well, that was fast. Look at the lips. Look at the curl.
Cameron and I are now going to go downstairs and find the rest of our company. We've been practicing for drill. You saw earlier in the video, we did drill practice. We practiced this multiple times this week. I'm in company A4 and Jalen's in company C2, so our formations are very far apart. We're not going to be able to see each other until after the ceremony, but we do have a cameraman on Jalen, so we're going to get to see her. Let's go ahead and cut to her right now.
Well, this whole thing, I just threw it on.
Live from West Point. We're minutes away from the march on. And so you see the buses are unloading. You see lots of people around. Getting ready. I'm so excited. I got my pins on and everything. 2022, 2020. Ready to go.
And all our company Ring and Crest representatives participated in the ring melt for our class. Because this event was virtual for the ring donors and families, we placed their West Point class rings into the crucible on behalf of them. 52 rings were donated for our class. The gold melted from these rings was mixed into the gold to form our rings, symbolizing our bond with the long gray line. This evening, 4 of this year's donors are with us, and we thank you for your generous gift. To the class of 1972, thank you for your guidance and mentorship throughout our time at West Point. This ceremony is a symbol of the hard work, commitment, and dedication the class of 2022 has put into the past 3 years at West Point. For the next 267 days, our class crest will face our hearts. When we graduate, we turn our rings so the West Point crest faces our hearts. In the next 267 days, we will find out our branches and select our first assignments in our Army, setting the conditions for the rest of our lives. Fellow members of the class of 2022, our day, July 2nd, 2018, marked the beginning of our journey together here at West Point. During the last 3 years, we have created great memories and forged lifelong friendships. Our ring is a symbol that connects us to the long gray line before us and those who will follow in the ranks behind us. Let us lead the Corps with strength, integrity, and dignity. Finally, we thank the Commandant, Brigadier General Mark C. Quander. Class, attention! Ladies and gentlemen, Brigadier General Mark C. Quander, the 79th Commandant of the Corps of Cadets.
Hey, class of 2022, stand at ease. Hey team, as we celebrate this milestone for our firsties this afternoon, we also remember the sacrifice of those service members who gave their last full measure of devotion and service to this great nation. As well as the service and sacrifices made by so many over the past 2 decades. We're all saddened by the loss of 13 service members in yesterday's horrific attack in Afghanistan. They truly represent the best of us. To the firsties, as you prepare and lead America's sons and daughters around the globe, remember that the true strength of our nation is our grit, our resiliency, our resolve, and our values. And when our nation and those values are threatened, there are those like you, and those you will soon lead, who will step forward and stand in the gap to serve, protect, and defend the United States of America and the American people. Please continue to keep those 13 service members and their families in your thoughts and prayers. And now, please join me in a moment of silence to honor their service and their sacrifice. Thank you. While we reflect on these recent events, let us honor the efforts of our military by respecting and celebrating the men and women standing before you, who, despite global turbulence and ambiguity, have never wavered in carrying out the West Point mission. These men and women remain tough, resilient, and smart, and they are here today not just to receive a ring, but to reinforce their steadfast devotion to service and a career of professional excellence in the United States Army. It's a true honor to join our family and friends, both in person and virtually, in recognizing these committed and brave warriors with a time-honored class ring ceremony. I'd like to welcome Senator Ernst, Ambassador Tito, Lieutenant General and Mrs. Williams, Mr. Flippy, Brigadier General Retired and Mrs. Michael, Brigadier General and Mrs. Rees, Mr. and Mrs. Buddy, Dr. Peterson, Command Sergeant Major Coffey, Command Sergeant Major Killingsworth, members of the 50-year affiliate class, distinguished guests, families, and friends, welcome to West Point, and thank you for joining us on this very special day. I'd like to take a minute to recognize some very important guests here today. Joining us in person this evening are 6 individuals who symbolize the true essence of what it means to grip hands and honor the Corps. We have Chief Warrant Officer 5 James Lee, 1972, son of Lieutenant Colonel Levin L. Lee II, class of 1939. Dr. Paul Ake III, son of Mr. Paul S. Ake, Jr., class of 1950. Mr. Frederick C. Bothwell III, class of 1962. Dr. William F. Finema III, class of 1972. Mr. Brian S. Corky Messner, class of 1979, and he donated his own class ring. And Miss Lori Vincent, daughter of Captain Harvey R. Joaquin, class of 1972. These 6 individuals here are on behalf of the 52 alumni or their families who have chosen to immortalize the legacy of service by donating West Point class rings for the class of 2022 ring melt. This year, the rings donated range from the class of 1916 to 1990. And 18 of those rings were donated by the 50-year affiliate class, 1972, setting a record high for the number of rings donated from one class in 1 year. Just absolutely, truly impressive. Please join me in a round of applause to thank all those who supported the 21st annual Class Ring Memorial event this year. Additionally, I want to sincerely thank the West Point Alumni Association of Graduates for their continued support for cadets and alumni. The West Point AOG not only raises money that allows us to operationalize many of our developmental programs, they also provide the enduring support and coordination for our 50-year affiliate and class ring memorial programs. To date, the legacy of 669 members of the Long Gray Line lives on in rings of graduates for the last 2 decades. Mr. Todd Brown, Ms. Kathy Kilner, and the AOG team, thank you for what you give this academy. I'd also like to thank the class advisor, Colonel Anna Zagazzi, class officers, Captain Stein Thorbeck and Captain Nicole Rohde, and the agencies that brought us together for this special event. Great work. To the class of 2022, As I look across this formation, I am filled with immense pride and confidence. You are a remarkable class. As your motto states, for many stand the few. It is truly an honor to speak to you on this special day as you reach yet another milestone on the glide path to becoming an officer in the United States Army. Only 267 days until graduation. Now, I understand my remarks are all that stands between you and receiving your coveted West Point class ring. So I'd be remiss if I didn't embrace this opportunity to reflect and highlight some key points, so please bear with me a few more minutes, just a few more short minutes. The rings that you're about to receive are so much more than just a crass mass of brass and glass or a bold mold of rolled gold that sparkles and shines. It's more than just some fancy bling that you customize and purchase as you enter your final year at West Point. In many ways, your ring represents an unofficial oath that you pledge to all who have come before you and to all who arise after you, that you are committed to the values of duty, honor, and country, and that you will honor them by leading with the utmost character. Furthermore, your carefully crafted ring symbolizes that you are an individual, that you as an individual are part of something far greater than yourself. It is your connection and commitment to your class, the academy, the Army, and all other past and present who walk these grounds. Your rings are forged from the legacy of 52 West Point graduates who served our nation with dignity and honor. Among those donated were the rings of your classmate, Tom Messner's father, Mr. Bryant Messner, class of 1979, who is here with us today, and the ring of Cadet Valentina Vincent's grandfather, Captain Harvey R. Joking, class of 1972, your 50-year affiliate class. During the ring melt ceremony, Cadet Vincent stated, quote, "I placed my grandfather's ring into the crucible, which is really gratifying experience to know that he came here and went through the same things that I'm going through. I will get to wear his ring on my finger every day, and he will be with me everywhere I go. I am so grateful for the experience." As Cadet Vincent said, all of you now carry with you the legacy of 669 graduates. Honor them as your 50-year affiliate class honors you. The class of 1972, proud and true, began their West Point journey during tumultuous times in the United States. It was a post-Vietnam era darkened by anti-war demonstrations, violent riots, and civil disputes. Despite these challenges, the proud and true cadets embraced the values of duty, honor, and country. They bonded together as a class to defend the freedoms and liberties granted to this nation by our Constitution. After graduation as the officers, the class of 1972 helped to rebuild the United States Army as a new all-volunteer force before leading the charge during conflicts in Grenada, Panama, Somalia, the Persian Gulf, the Balkans, Haiti, Afghanistan, and Iraq. It's a class that fully understands the price of freedom as they continue to serve in many different capacities across the nation. Please join me in applause for the West Point class of 1972. Now on to the rings. The price range this year went from a high of $7,636.85 down to a low of $698.13. The average cost of your rings was $1,917. Now, by comparison, the average cost of a ring purchased by the class of 1972 was $130. Regardless of the cost, each ring represents your commitment to your class motto, "For many stand the few." Inscribed on one side of your ring is your class crest, a symbol of the moral, mental, and physical strength necessary to be a leader of character. On the other side of your ring is the Academy crest. We all have the same one. It serves as a constant reminder of who you are and who you represent, a reminder of your past, present, and future, both here at the Academy, during your commitment to the Army, and to whatever endeavor you may choose outside of the Army. Waiting for you inside those little boxes are more than just pressed gold and cut stones. These rings are so much more than just a piece of jewelry or an accessory. It is a connection to the core and the long gray line for the rest of eternity. It is also symbolic of our values, duty, honor, and country. Values that you will soon see are envied by many around the world. Years from now, some of you wearing your ring might find yourself in a distant land, sitting in a foreign leader's country. And that leader poses a simple question about the meaning of your rings. My response would be, this ring identifies me as a graduate of the United States Military Academy, an institution that prioritizes leading with character and has produced some of the greatest leaders ever seen in the history of the world. And this ring is a symbol of the collective resolve and commitment to a set of ideals to protect the people of a free world. And finally, it represents a connection to the long gray line. A group of warriors just like me who are ready to lead in the crucible of ground combat and to fight and win our nation's wars. I ask you, what's the meaning of your ring? Lastly, as I look upon the hillside beyond the class of 2022, I cannot help but notice an immense amount of support and love from the family and friends. Their presence completes this special moment on Trophy Point and represents the support structure that strengthens our Army. None of us could do what we do without you, without your love and encouragement. Thank you.
Companies, distribute your rings.
American flag since young years. Yeah, I've been suffering. And this ring is just a tiny little cherry on top of all of it.
Now that the ring ceremony is over and we've taken 1,000,000 pictures, we can go back to our rooms to change, and we're allowed to go out for the evening to celebrate. But we actually have to make it to our rooms first. The plebes are gonna try to ring poop us. I don't know why they call it the ring poop, but the ring poop is a tradition that happens every year after the ring ceremony where the freshmen ask to look at and touch our rings. But as seniors, we're just trying to get back to our room so we can leave for the day. That's why you have to run as fast as you can past them so you're not out there forever getting ring pooped over and over and over and over again.
They were really bright. Do you think I can make it stealthily through?
What a cool jewel you got from your school. See how it sparkles and shines. It must have cost you a fortune. May I touch it? May I touch it, please? What a cool jewel you got from your school. See how it sparkles and shines. It must have cost you a fortune. May I touch it? May I touch it, please, ma'am? What a beautiful ring! What a fantastic. What a cool mold, gold. What a cool jewel you got from your school. See how it sparkles and shines. It must have cost you a fortune. May I touch it? May I touch it, please, ma'am? What a beautiful ring! Glass of brass and glass. What a gold mold of rolled gold. What a cool jewel you got from your school. See how it sparkles and shines. It must have cost you a fortune. May I touch it? May I touch it, please, ma'am?
Yes. Once we finally got past the ring poop and change, we went to a restaurant called Table 9 for dinner.
Raise a glass. Congratulations, twins. Woohoo!
Wow! This is the first time we've done this.
I am so obsessed with my ring, you guys. It came out exactly how I wanted it to look. I cannot stop staring at it.
YouTube video for ring weekend. This includes the video.
That's weird. Am I wrong? Like, no one on YouTube goes, oh, here's the end of my video. Yes, I go.
This is why Jalen can't be on the channel. She's always providing negativity that I can't even put into the video.
There's genocide in China.
Does anyone have any last minute comments about what their ring means to them?
But my ring means...
Besides Jalen?
No, I really want to hear that.
Weekend, no, she was gonna say something.
When I first came to West Point, I was very hungover when I could come here. And that fear was only proven right when I got here. I have been having a rough time. I have not been allowed to take as many entry courses as I would have liked to be. I have been flagged since a year, been kept as a prisoner. I went through COVID and they fed me raw eggs. But this ring means to me that's the very bare minimum of what West Point could give me, considering that they just spoke.
Alright, then that's what we're done.
It's ring weekend, and for me, I'm ecstatic. My youngest daughters have gotten their ring. To me, it means that they've arrived. It's the West Point seal of approval that they're going to graduate. I'm so excited because I am exceptionally proud of them and everything that they've been through. To me, this says that I went through the toughest thing and I made it and I came out on top. And for both of them to get the ring, earn the ring, I'm bowled over with pride and I'm very emotional about it. So yeah, this weekend means a lot and I'm glad that we're all here and that we all can flash the ring.
Over here, over here. Okay, June. Do you have any comments?
Although I wish Jalen would stay on topic and maybe be a little bit more positive, everyone's personal feelings about their experience at West Point are valid. To be honest, Jalen just says out loud what many cadets think in their head, and that's why I keep her clips in here, because I want to show all sides of cadet life. It's the next day and we're going to a birthday party of 2 of our classmates' babies.
Almost the same as yesterday, except
I'm ready and you're not.
do you see how mean she is to me? I meant except today a little bit cooler, a little bit colder.
In this room? Oh, you're talking about the ring. That's a lie.
The cameras.
After I finished getting ready, I met up with my family at Trophy Point. We met up for a photo shoot. My favorite cadet photographer, he's so talented, you guys. He's at SK Photos on Instagram. He is taking our pictures today. I highly recommend for my cadets and or future cadets watching this, you guys gotta hire photographers and videographers. He got this incredible shot of us. This is actually my most liked photo on Instagram. I posted it with the caption "Family Ties," and I posted lots more pictures that he got of us that weekend too, if you want to go check it out. After the photo shoot, we went to the mandatory ring weekend dinner. Everybody has to be there and their parents and guests get to be there too. I'm sitting at a table with my mom and sisters and Cammie and her parents. Jalen put in a special request to sit outside of company so we could all sit together. The tables are grouped by company, so everybody in A4 is by each other and we get to meet each other's families and stuff. I still cannot get over my ring. I am not gonna be able to wear this every single day like I thought I would be able to, because I can't take my eyes off of it. It's genuinely so distracting. I was watching it sparkle all night long. The term for West Pointers who are always obsessed with their rings and always wearing it and trying to show it off is ring knockers. They call them ring knockers. I don't want to be a ring knocker, and I know I'm not gonna be a ring knocker, but for this video has to be my one pass. I'm so sorry. I'm just so obsessed. Wish me luck on the branch interview, guys. That concludes the video. Next week, things kind of slow down. Jalen and I are taking the ILCT together next week. If we pass next week, then it's the last ILCT we'll have to take ever at West Point. So stay tuned for that. Turn on the notifications so you don't miss it. Remember to like the video and comment any questions you have. If you made it this far, you are a real one, and I love you. And I'll see you in the next video.